So pre-orders for PlayStation 5 consoles have been an absolute mess. I mean, we've had lines out the door at GameStop, we've had automated checkout bots taking all the stock on websites, we've had websites crashing. It seems like almost nobody has been able to actually get one of these consoles that wanted one. And if you are one of those people, I just want to let you know that there is still hope, because Sony has come out and said that they are going to be releasing more pre-orders as the days and weeks go on. And if you guys don't know me, my name is Caleb. I'm actually a full-time video game reseller. I know to a lot of you that probably makes me the bad guy, so I'm sorry for that, but it may come for you to know that about 95% of what I do is actually used video games that I'm flipping online. I really don't do a whole lot with retail stuff, but that said, this is kind of my world, so I do have some industry tricks that I wanted to share with you guys in hopes that it increases your chances of being able to pre-order a PlayStation 5 console. So whether you're a gamer yourself or another reseller, I don't really discriminate. I just hope that these tips serve you well. So let's get into the first one here, and that is to set up notifications on nowinstock.net. This is a website that will either send you texts or emails or desktop notifications anytime a certain product that you select comes back in stock, and I'm sure you can understand exactly why this is so valuable. So I'm gonna flash it up on the screen right here so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and type in PS5 here, so that we can go ahead and see. I'm gonna scroll right past the ads and go to the first option here. Now what you're seeing right here in this area is a whole bunch of different websites and variations where you can buy pre-orders for the PlayStation 5, whether it's the disc only or the digital only, or sorry, the digital only or the disc also version of the PlayStation 5. You can see we got Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, Sam's Club, Target, all the biggest guys right here. And what you can do, granted you do have to set up an account here, it's completely free, not sponsored or anything, is you can go up here to this add and manage alerts button. When I click that, you can scroll down, you can see all the items here again, and you can also see the kind of notification that you want to receive. I highly recommend text alerts because you are going to have to be very quick on these, or you can just set all of them up just to be safe. So this is the in-stock status. I deselected all of these because I was messing with it earlier, but this ad item is what it's going to look like when you first come to this screen. So say I want to get notified from Target, the default is to have pre-order status and in-stock status, only in stock selected, so you definitely want to have pre-order selected as well as text alerts. That's my recommendation, at least I just throw them all on there, so no matter what, I'm going to be notified as many ways as possible because you're going to need to be quick. And I personally would just go down this list and select all of them. So no matter what the retailer is, no matter what the website is, you're going to get text notifications when pre-orders come available. And people, like I said earlier, these items are selling out in minutes, if not seconds. So being very quick to the draw is absolutely imperative. That first tip alone is worth the entire cost of admission. If you're not on nowinstock.net, get over there right now because it's absolutely invaluable. Tip number 2 that I have for you guys today is setting up an account with both your shipping and payment information already loaded at every retailer that you have notifications for. So Target, Walmart, Best Buy, every single one, make sure that you have a shipping address that can be loaded automatically, and also payment information, whether that's PayPal, credit card, whatever, so that when you go to purchase this item, you need to spend as little time as possible filling in your information. You want to make the process as frictionless as you possibly can to increase your chances as much as you can, because oftentimes just a few seconds can be the difference between being able to get one and not get one. Tip number 3 that I have for you guys today is to find other retailers that are not on nowinstock.com that also have PlayStation 5 pre-orders. A couple examples of this are Sony themselves, who also releases pre-orders, especially to people with PlayStation accounts. So if you don't have one of those, then go ahead and set that up. I think it's free. I don't have one, to be honest. Another example would be newegg.com. I don't know why they're not on nowinstock.net, but they're not. The more of those sites that you can find, and to find those I would maybe go on to like Google Shopping, or just go to like page 7 of the Google results when you do search PlayStation 5 pre-order. Poke your nose around, see if you can find smaller online retailers that do have access to some pre-orders. Go to their site, do the exact same thing, set up an account. The more of those that you are consistently checking back in on, the better your chances are going to be, which leads me to my tip number 4, which is check back regularly to the sites that you have accounts at, the sites that you know do have access to PS5 pre-orders. The reason for this is, and I'm gonna share my screen again here, sometimes you can see right now, it says coming November 12th, that's the actual release date of the console. Right now it says pre-orders have sold back, check back on release date. But because Sony has actually said that more pre-orders are going to be releasing, on the original release date, this box actually said pre-orders releasing at 9 o'clock. So if more pre-orders are coming, it stands to reason that a lot of these websites may have actual dates at some point in the day that they are getting them. They may have times that they're going to release. And if you know the time ahead of time that the PlayStation 5 pre-order is going to go active, you're going to have that slight edge on the competition. You can be on the site at that time, you can be refreshing at the exact minute that it is going active, and that may give you the little edge that you need to actually come away with a pre-order. So check back regularly on Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, all the places that you possibly can that you know PS5 pre-orders could possibly be dropping. Tip number 5 involves a little bit more legwork, and it's why a lot of people don't really want to do it, but it is check retailers for in-store restock. So this may be when you're out and about getting groceries or something, you drive by a GameStop, you're already in Target, go to their electronics section and ask them, hey, do you know if you're going to get any more in-store pre-order restocks in anytime soon? I know at least at GameStop they've had some that are in-store only. I'm not sure if they have at other retailers, but checking in, doing the legwork and asking actual people, hey, like, is there any insider information that you can give me about coming back to this store to get one, may end up paying big dividends, because anybody has access to getting this stuff online. Getting it in person can be a little bit trickier, but also you're going to have less competition. And folks, before I get to my last tip of the day, I do have one final request, and that's that if you've gotten any value out of this video, and especially if you're at all interested in side hustles or resale or flipping stuff online on eBay and Amazon, if you would consider subscribing. The reason that I'm doing this video today, I'm giving away my industry secrets, is really just to try to gain exposure for my small channel. I try to give away as much free, valuable information as I possibly can. So if any of that stuff interests you and you would consider subscribing, that would mean a ton to me. And my final tip of the day is be persistent. And I don't mean this in like a tacky, like follow your dreams kind of a way. What I mean is that these websites are not equipped for the kind of traffic that the PlayStation 5 has brought to them. And as a result, they've been having a lot of errors, a lot of crashes. And when these happen, a lot of the times people will say, oh, it's out of stock, they'll go away. But the few times that I've actually been able to complete a pre-order, it has been after multiple errors, multiple site crashes. So when that stuff happens, just keep refreshing, keep putting your intro or your information into the system, keep trying until you're really sure that the item is permanently out of stock, because oftentimes there will be some opportunity even after errors occur because there's so much traffic and the servers just can't handle it. Anyway, folks, I really hope that this was helpful to you guys. I hope that you're able to have success with some of these methods. Like the video and subscribe if you found some value. My burning question of the day is this: settle the debate for me once and for all. Xbox or PlayStation, which is the better home console? I'd be really curious to know you guys' thoughts. I'm probably gonna get some skewed results based on the content of this video, but I would love to hear your thoughts on which one is better. Personally, don't tell anyone, I'm kind of a Nintendo man myself, but I would love to hear your opinions on why you think which one is better. Thanks so much for watching, folks, and as always, I will catch you guys on the flip.